Good morning. Have you ever woken up feeling ready to take on the day, only to hit a slump by mid-morning? Maybe you're grabbing a quick bowl of cereal or a pastry, but by 10 a.m., you're sluggish, your stomach's grumbling, or you're reaching for another cup of coffee just to keep going. Trust me, you're not alone. As we age, our bodies change. Metabolism slows, energy levels fluctuate, and sometimes even digestion feels like a puzzle. But here's the good news. What you eat first thing in the morning can make all the difference. Today we're talking about breakfast, specifically how to make it work for you, not against you. Think of breakfast as your secret weapon. It's not just about filling your stomach. It's about fueling your body with the nutrients it needs to stay vibrant, sharp, and full of energy. And no, this isn't about strict diets or complicated recipes. We're keeping it simple, practical, and delicious. So let's start with the foundation of a great breakfast, fiber. Now I know fiber might sound like a boring buzzword, but hear me out. Fiber isn't just for keeping things moving, though let's be honest, that's a big win. It also keeps you full longer, stabilizes blood sugar, and even supports heart health. The trick is choosing the right kinds of fiber. Take oatmeal, for example. Not the instant packets loaded with sugar, but old-fashioned rolled oats. They're a powerhouse. I like to cook mine with almond milk, a dash of cinnamon, and top it with fresh berries and a sprinkle of nuts. It's warm, satisfying, and sets me up for hours. But what if you're not an oatmeal fan? No problem. Swap it for whole grain toast with avocado or a bran muffin, homemade so you control the sugar. Here's a tip. Prep your oats the night before. Just soak them in milk or yogurt, and in the morning, you've got a creamy, no-cook option, perfect for busy mornings or if you're not a fan of standing at the stove. Now let's talk about pairing that fiber with protein. Protein is like the anchor of your breakfast. It keeps you full, supports muscle health, and gives you steady energy. Think eggs, Greek yogurt, or even a handful of nuts. A few years ago, I switched from regular yogurt to Greek yogurt and noticed a huge difference. It's thicker, creamier, and packs twice the protein. I'll often mix it with a bit of honey and some granola for crunch. Or try this. Scramble an egg with spinach and tomatoes. It's quick, colorful, and gives you a boost of vitamins. If you're vegan, swap the egg for tofu scramble. Trust me, it's delicious. But here's the thing. Breakfast isn't just about what's on your plate. It's also about hydration. After a night's sleep, your body's naturally dehydrated. Starting the day with a glass of water, or even herbal tea, can kickstart your metabolism and help your digestion. I keep a pitcher of lemon water in the fridge. It's refreshing and adds a little zing to my morning routine. Try infusing your water with cucumber, mint, or berries if plain water feels boring. And if you're a coffee lover, don't worry, enjoy your cup. Just balance it with a glass of water first. Your body will thank you. Now I know what you might be thinking. This sounds great, but mornings are hectic. How do I make this work? The key is simplicity. Keep staples like oats, nuts, and frozen berries on hand. Prep what you can the night before. And remember, even small swaps, like swapping white toast for whole grain, add up over time. We're just getting started. Next, we'll dive into another essential part of a senior-friendly breakfast: how to keep your meals balanced without feeling weighed down. But first, let's recap what we've covered. Fiber for energy and digestion, protein for staying power, and hydration to kickstart your day. Sound good? Let's keep going. Now let's talk about something that might surprise you. Healthy fats. I know fat used to be a bad word, especially for those of us who've lived through the low-fat diet craze. But here's the truth. Not all fats are created equal. The right kinds, like those from avocados, nuts, seeds, or olive oil, are like premium fuel for your brain and body. They keep you sharp, support your joints, and even help your body absorb nutrients from other foods. Take avocado, for instance. I love spreading a thin layer on whole grain toast instead of butter. It's creamy, rich, and adds a dose of healthy monounsaturated fats. Or try adding a handful of walnuts or almonds to your morning yogurt. They're crunchy, satisfying, and packed with omega-3s. Even a spoonful of almond butter in a smoothie can make it more filling without spiking your blood sugar. Here's a quick recipe. Blend spinach, frozen mango, almond milk, a spoonful of almond butter, and a dash of turmeric. It's refreshing, nutrient-dense, and the healthy fats keep you energized all morning. Now let's address a common breakfast pitfall: processed sugars and refined carbs. Think pastries, sugary cereals, or those flavored coffee drinks. They might taste great in the moment, but they're like a roller coaster for your blood sugar, spiking your energy, then crashing it hard. And let's be honest, that crash feels worse as we get older. The good news? Swapping these for whole, nutrient-dense foods can stabilize your energy and curb cravings. Instead of a blueberry muffin, try topping plain Greek yogurt with fresh berries and a drizzle of honey. Craving something sweet with your coffee? A small square of dark chocolate, 70% cocoa, or higher pairs beautifully. I used to love jelly on my toast, but swapping it for mashed berries mixed with chia seeds has been a game changer. It's naturally sweet, adds fiber, and keeps me full until lunch. Here's another tip: spice it up. Cinnamon, nutmeg, or vanilla extract can add sweetness without a single gram of sugar. I sprinkle cinnamon on everything from oatmeal to my coffee. It's a small change that makes a big difference. Let's shift gears for a moment. Have you ever noticed how some mornings, even after a hearty breakfast, you still feel sluggish? It might not just be what you're eating, but how you're eating. Portion control plays a role here. As we age, our metabolism slows, and our bodies don't need the same volume of food they once did. But that doesn't mean skimping on nutrition. It's about balance. Try using smaller plates. It tricks your brain into feeling satisfied with less. And listen to your body. Eat slowly, savor each bite, and stop when you're comfortably full, not stuffed. I used to rush through breakfast while reading the news, but now I take an extra 5 minutes to really enjoy my meal. It's amazing how much more satisfied I feel. Another trick: add more veggies to your plate. They're low-calorie, high in nutrients, and add volume to meals without overloading your system. Sautéed spinach, roasted tomatoes, or even a simple salad on the side can make breakfast feel more substantial. Now, I want to address something important: hydration beyond water. While water is essential, warm herbal teas or infused waters can be gentler on your digestion first thing in the morning. I start my day with a cup of ginger tea. It's soothing, aids digestion, and feels like a warm hug from my stomach. Peppermint tea is another favorite. It's refreshing and can help with bloating. And if you're not a tea person, try warm lemon water with a pinch of sea salt. It's invigorating and helps replenish electrolytes. We've covered a lot so far: fiber, protein, hydration, healthy fats, and mindful eating. But there's one more piece to the puzzle, and it's something I'm passionate about: joy. Breakfast shouldn't feel like a chore. If you're dreading your meal, you're less likely to stick with healthy choices. So experiment. Find combinations that excite you. Maybe it's a savory breakfast bowl with eggs, avocado, and salsa, or a parfait layered with yogurt, nuts, and fruit. Or try something new like overnight chia pudding. Mix chia seeds with almond milk and a touch of maple syrup. Let it sit in the fridge overnight, and in the morning, top it with whatever you like. It's creamy, versatile, and feels like a treat. Before we wrap up, let's talk about one last habit that ties everything together: consistency. It's not about perfection, it's about progress. Some days you might only have time for a piece of fruit and a handful of nuts, and that's okay. The goal is to create a routine that works for you, not against you. We'll dive deeper into how to maintain consistency and why it's the secret to long-term success in the next segment. For now, take a moment to think about one small change you can make tomorrow. Maybe it's swapping your usual cereal for oatmeal, or adding a handful of spinach to your smoothie. Every little step counts. Let's talk about consistency, the glue that holds all these habits together. I know consistency sounds like a buzzword, but think of it this way. It's not about being perfect. It's about showing up for yourself day after day. Maybe you start by committing to a healthy breakfast 3 mornings a week, then gradually it becomes your norm. One trick that helped me? Meal prepping. I spend 10 minutes on Sunday chopping veggies, portioning nuts, or soaking oats. It's a game changer for busy mornings. And if you're worried about monotony, mix it up. Rotate between oatmeal, yogurt bowls, and avocado toast. Keep your taste buds curious. Here's a simple prep idea. Hard boil a batch of eggs. They're a grab-and-go protein source. Pair one with a piece of fruit and a handful of spinach for a quick balanced meal. Now let's address something important. Adapting breakfast to your needs. Maybe you're managing diabetes, heart health, or a sensitive stomach. The beauty of these habits is that they're flexible. For blood sugar control, focus on low glycemic options like berries, nuts, and whole grains. If sodium is a concern, swap processed meats for fresh veggies or grilled chicken. Try flavoring foods with herbs, lemon juice, or garlic instead of salt. And if chewing is a challenge, blend soups or smoothies packed with veggies and protein powder. But breakfast isn't just fuel. It's a moment of connection. Sharing a meal with a spouse, grandchild, or friend can lift your mood and make mornings brighter. I love inviting my granddaughter over for breakfast. We make whole grain pancakes together and laugh while flipping them. It's about joy as much as nutrition. Even a simple breakfast can be social. Join a community breakfast club or share recipes with friends. Food tastes better when enjoyed with others. Now let's not forget the little things that make a big difference. Mindful eating, for example. I used to eat standing up or while scrolling through my phone. Now I sit down, take deep breaths, and savor each bite. It's amazing how this small shift improves digestion and satisfaction. And here's a gentle reminder. Your needs might change day to day. Some mornings you'll crave a big breakfast. Other days, a piece of fruit and yogurt might be enough. Listen to your body. It's the best guide. Before we wrap up, let's circle back to where we started. Breakfast is your foundation. It's not just about adding years to your life, but life to your years. Whether it's oatmeal that keeps you energized for a morning walk, a smoothie that fuels your gardening, or eggs that power you through a crossword puzzle, these choices add up. I want you to walk away with this. You don't have to overhaul your routine overnight. Pick one idea that resonates with you. Maybe it's swapping sugary cereal for Greek yogurt. Maybe it's drinking a glass of water first thing. Celebrate those small wins. They're the building blocks of lasting change. And if you stumble, that's okay. Every morning is a new chance to nourish yourself. Progress, not perfection, is what matters. Thank you for spending this time with me. I'd love to hear about your favorite breakfast tips or what you're excited to try. Share them in the comments below. If you found this helpful, give the video a thumbs up and subscribe for more ideas on living vibrantly at any age. Remember, age is just a number. With the right habits, every day can feel like a fresh start. Here's to mornings filled with energy, laughter, and meals that make you feel your best. Until next time, take care and nourish yourself well.